In 1968, Lyndon Johnson administration issued a study called A Decent Home, and it said that construction output was lacking and not improving, and that if something wasn't done about it, it was going to be a systemic problem. We're facing that systemic problem now. It's easy to criticize and look at homeless camps and what's going wrong and pointing fingers at people. I realize that I can be part of the solution.
Timberview is taking advantage of newly adopted Type 4C construction and is 8-story, 105-unit affordable housing project in Northeast Portland. The Gateway neighborhood is an area in Portland that the city feels is going to be the densest redevelopment area outside of downtown, and we're looking to have Timberview act as a catalyst for that redevelopment.
Truebeck has done over 600,000 square feet of mass timber, and we are totally bought in. We see all the benefits of the speed in construction. Here in Oregon, we're having a housing crisis. We need more apartments. We need more affordable apartments. And so we're helping achieve some of our social issues and challenges we're having here by getting more beds to the market faster.
The exciting thing about this project and mass timber in general is that we were able to, once mobilized, we were able to put up a floor to a floor and a half each week. That's an exciting pace.
What would have taken 20 guys 6 months to build, now we can do it with 8 guys in about 2 months. We've moved our labor from on-site to pre-construction.
Pre-planning is critical.
When we started designing this building, there's always this concern about, first of all, there's aesthetic reason for it. There's also sustainability component, but also we have to be conscious about meeting budget.
Our client always knew they wanted mass timber, but obviously pricing is important and key for any project to get off the ground.
We look at different types of materials with all this different grid spacing.
We did study this as if it was an all concrete project, and it was cost neutral. We have really poor soil conditions, and we would have needed to have deep foundations if we had gone concrete.
Using mass timber for the construction material because of its lighter weight, and therefore the seismic load is going to be reduced. It's a good solution for high seismic region and also lower soil bearing pressure.
This is Access Architecture's first mass timber building, and we don't know what we don't know. Having an experienced team who has experience in the mass timber has really helped.
Absolutely. The mass timber process only really works and lives up to all the hype if everyone comes together and pushes forward as a team, and that's what we saw on the Timberview project. Ultimately, by using mass timber we're getting better buildings out of it. We're not dealing with hundreds of challenges and issues on site, crane delays, other challenges. Through mass timber, it's a few emails, maybe a coordination call, and then we're on to the next thing.
This project is located at a very busy intersection. Is one of the major streets in Portland. For the construction team, it's really going to be a challenge for them to set up, their equipment and actually their materials off-site.
With the site being so tight, with mass timber, we're able to bring in truckloads. We're able to unload a truck in a very short amount of time and set that directly in place.
Here in Portland, with our average of 36 inches of rainfall, making sure that the wood's protected and having a good moisture mitigation plan was key. But you know, wood is a product that's used to getting wet. It will dry out, and we're just really trying to prevent the staining since it will be left exposed.
Within the building, you'll see exposed mass timber. Even outside on the street frontage, we are providing some of that and pulling away the facade, bringing that inside of the primary structure so you can kind of see the beauty of the mass timber both inside and outside.
It's hard to be bored in the mass timber building.
If you see the beauty of the mass timber, that's what the ceilings are going to look like for the tenants.
The collaboration between the teams has been great. I think everyone's really working well to accomplish the goals that we have for the project, and I'm excited to be part of it.
I think affordable housing and mass timber is a novel combination, and novel isn't necessarily good, but I think when you get to have these high-end, biophilic, welcoming homes and offer those to residents that can't afford high-end rent prices, I think that goes beyond novel and becomes something special and something good.
It is good for the environment because it's sustainable wood. It's good for the schedule because mass timber is building fast. It's good for the pocketbook. It works financially, and it's good for the end user.
When I was young, my aunts would correct my English. They'd ask me, "How you doing, Curtis?" And I'd say, "I'm doing good." And they'd go, "No, Curtis, you're doing well. Ministers do good." This project affords me the opportunity to do well and do good at the same time.